Hello my amazing people, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are seeing my face for the first time, my name is Temi Oguns and you're welcome to my space. So on today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys 10 common jobs you can actually do as a foreigner in Turkey. So if this sounds like something you would like to know more about, make sure you watch this video to the end. And also don't forget to share this video with your friends, with loved ones, and also with your family, because you don't know who might need this information. And if you also have somebody who is currently in Turkey, or you are planning to move to Turkey, or you are, just watch this video to the end because it's going to be helpful. So thank you so much for watching this very video. And also guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Kindly help this channel to grow by clicking the subscribe button, and also by by liking this video. And also don't forget to also drop your comments. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much for watching. So anyway, let's dive straight into today's video. So on my number one point, I have language teaching job. These are one of the commonest jobs you can actually get in Turkey. Language teaching job. This is mostly required if you can teach English. I told you guys in one of my videos that Turkey is not an English speaking country, so not all of them really understand how to speak English. So most of them are actually looking for someone who can actually teach them basic English languages. And also, but this is mostly, we don't really have much people like much individuals who are actually looking for this opportunity, for this kind of person who can actually teach them English language. But this particular job is mostly required in schools. So most of these schools in Turkey requires this with this person who can actually teach English language as a teacher in most of these schools in Turkey. So you can actually teach children how to speak English. And if you are lucky, you can get an individual who also need the service of this of this English language. Anyway, on this English teaching language, not only English anyway. So if you can actually teach other languages like German, like Spanish, like other foreign languages, you can also get job in this particular field as well. So anyway, I'll move from this particular job. They pay very well, but I'm not sure about the current wages of this particular job. Probably I'll do that in the next video. So anyway, I'll move quickly into my number 2 point, which is nanny or babysitting job. Nanny or babysitting job. This particular job requires the service of somebody who can actually take care of children. Probably because most of the people in Turkey, most of them, their parents, they have kids, like a family, a family house or family place. Probably the parents are the kind of people that actually work in the office. They leave home like in the morning and come back later at night. So this particular nanny sitting job, they require the service of somebody who can actually take care of their children, while they are absent. And not most of the time they can actually need the service of this particular person, babysitter or nanny, to probably go out with them, take care of their children while they enjoy themselves. Okay, I've seen this like a couple of times where you see couples, they go out and you see somebody, probably a foreigner, taking care of their children while they're having a nice time. So this one is kind of common in Turkey. But right now they are employing foreigners now for this particular job, because before now I learned that they don't actually employ foreigners for this particular job, especially if you are a black person. But now, according to my research, they are now employing a black person for this particular job. And on this particular job as well, they pay very well, but I'm not sure about the current payment as well. Probably I'll be sharing that with you in another video entirely. So yeah, so I'll move straight to my number 3 point now, which is customer representative or sales rep. So guys, this particular job, this customer care representative job, this particular job requires the services of somebody who can actually be like an intermediary between a company and probably with their customers. Because most of this, I told you guys that Turkey is not an English speaking country, so most of the time they require a service of someone who can actually speak English and probably other, other foreign languages, who can actually relate with their customers, abroad or probably within their, within their neighborhood. Because this particular job, this customer care sales representative is somebody who relates with their customers, or probably working customers, or whether online or offline. So they relate with their customers. But this particular job requires somebody who understands Turkish to some extent. You have to understand Turkish language to some extent in order for you to be able to relate with, because this person is going to be serving as an intermediary between the company and the customer. So definitely, in order to be able to relay the message properly, you need to understand Turkish language, because that is what your employer is going to relate with you with. They relate with you in Turkish, then you are going to relate what he or she is saying to you too, or probably relate it to to the customer. It's just like you passing information from one person to another. So this particular job requires you to understand Turkish language. So if you are looking forward to move to Turkey, or you have somebody in Turkey interested in this kind of this particular job, or you have experience in customer service or sales representative job, so you can also do this. That means you have to maybe take a course or something in Turkish language. I mean, even if you don't understand so much, you have to understand the basic Turkish language, okay? So this one, they paid monthly on this particular job. So I'll move quickly into my number 4 point, which is exporting and cargo agent. So guys, this one is very, very common in Turkey, because when I visited Turkey, if you go to somewhere around Aksaray, somewhere around Aksaray is very, very common around that side. Aksaray, this is where most of this cargo is taking place. I think Aksaray, Osman Bey side, a lot of exportation is taking place, around these areas, okay? Because people are actually buying. There's a lot of things going on in Turkey. There's a lot of things going on in Turkey, a lot of fashion businesses going on in Turkey and all that. So in this particular kind of job, you can ask, this is very, very common anyway. So in this particular job, you can do this whether you're a lady or you are a guy. But mostly, I think guys are much more than the ladies in this particular job, okay? So this one requires you to just, sending goods for somebody, you packaging goods for people, you weigh it, like measuring the goods, they have their machines everywhere, everything there. So this particular job, requires the service of any languages, because I've been to the one in Aksaray, and I can see a lot of people there. There are Nigerians there, there are Ghanaians there, there are Kenyans there. I think few white people are also there, but mainly it's comprised of foreigners, like Africans are really, so much in this, part of jobs, and they are doing very, very well. There were a lot here. So this one is kind of a little bit tedious, and it's not tedious as well. So this one, because I have somebody who is into this. I have somebody who, when I was in Turkey, who actually is doing this. Like, I have a few of them who actually do this. So they leave home early, and they come back later at night. So that's all they do. So customer bring in their goods, they package it and send it to various countries. So they send it to Nigeria, they send it to Ghana, they send it to US, they send it to different countries in different parts of the world. So a lot is going on in this part of the job. So if this sounds like something you will be interested in, then you can look out for this particular job when you get to Turkey, or if you are currently in Turkey, you can actually look out for this. So if you are looking for this kind of job, you can actually go to somewhere around Aksaray side. You can actually get information around there, where you can actually just ask for cargo, where the cargo, like exporting stuff. So you can actually get your information there, see the various departments there. I think they have their, different offices there. They have a Nigerian office, with headed with, by different people. So you can actually, when you get to these kind of places like Aksaray, definitely you get something to do in this part of the job. So I'll move quickly to my next point, which is tour guide. okay, guys, never mind. You see me looking down. I have to list out all these points so that I won't make, so that I won't make any mistake. So this particular job as a tour guide will make you, this is for somebody who understands Turkish, and if you know, or probably you have been in Turkey for a while, and you know places, you know the nooks and cranny of Turkey, and you can actually take people around to, interesting places, then you can actually do this as well. Yes, so just for you to take people around, and just for you to take people around, okay. And if you know you are interested in this and you want to, partner with me so that I can, link you up with probably with people, because definitely I might have somebody, from my subscribers who will be interested, and they need a very, very reliable person, somebody who will not dupe them, somebody who will not, who will not dupe them or take advantage of them when they are in Turkey. Definitely, maybe you can just message me on my Instagram and let's see how we can go. So maybe whenever I'm in Turkey again, we can get to see physically, so I can, I'll be sure that you are really, really reliable and a trustworthy person before I can, put you out there to my subscribers. Okay. So anyway, so this is about that. So this tour guide is about you taking people around Turkey. So if maybe you have been in Turkey for a while and you have, interesting places where people can, see beautiful places in Turkey. And as you all know, Turkey is a very, very beautiful place with a very beautiful touristic, sites to see. We have beautiful places in Turkey, and if you know as a tour guide, places in Turkey that people can actually visit, that interesting places where they can eat, where they can relax, where they can see things, where they can see places and all that. Yeah, this job is definitely for you. So you too, you can also link up with me on my Instagram, and which you'll be seeing on the screen. So you can also link up with me so that I can put you out there for my subscriber, for other people to link up with you so that you can take them around when they visited Turkey. So I'll move quickly into the next point, which is a YouTuber or a blogger. So if you're in Turkey and you needed something to do, and trust me guys when I tell you that getting a job in Turkey is not something very, very easy. It's not easy getting a job in Turkey. Trust me guys, because I've been to Turkey twice now, and it's not been an easy thing getting a job in Turkey. Trust me, it's not something very, very easy. So for a start, if you are looking forward to just doing something, and just one of the thing you can do you can become a YouTuber or a blogger. So being a YouTuber, this is something I'm doing right now. I'm a YouTuber as well, so that is why I'm putting out this. You can just create a channel for yourself, just like the way I did. I create a channel for myself. Even though I never started, I started when I was leaving Turkey late. This my channel when I was, about to leave Turkey. I was just there and trying to prepare myself for, creating this very channel. You understand? So that was why. Okay, so you can also become a YouTuber if you're in Turkey or you are moving to Turkey. You can, start preparing your mind and also looking out for, things you can share with people by becoming a YouTuber, very good content to people, you understand. So that is what you can also do. Just try and create a channel for yourself. You give it a name, and, you share your niche with people. So this is just like what I'm doing now. I'm doing a job of a YouTuber, and also, right now. So that's why I'm able to share this information with you. You too can also do that as well. So if you're in Turkey and you are looking forward to, while you are still trying to get job or trying to get things to do, you can also start as a YouTuber, just as I'm doing now. You can start job as a YouTuber, create content, visit places and show people around. So it's something amazing as well. Though it's not something very, very easy, I must tell you, though you are going to be making money from it, but it might not really be easy. As times go on, you still get to, develop your channel, grow it before you start making money from your YouTube channel. So anyway, so it's something very interesting. So you can also do that just like I am doing right now. So yeah, I'll move quickly into my next point, which is delivery guy. So this delivery guy, I think this one is very interesting. They are employing foreigners now, because if I've shared this, I believe if I've shared this video before now, I might not really be adding this delivery guy into it, because before now they don't actually employ a foreigner for this particular job. Yeah, but now they are now, they are now employing foreigners for this particular. You can just, if you are interested in this kind of job, you can actually walk into any delivery company in Turkey. Okay, most of these delivery company, they have they have staffs, they have their delivery bike, and they have a delivery van as well. So if you can drive in this particular job, then is another advantage for you, because I've had the two experiences, like KFC and Burger King was one of my favorites when I was in Turkey. So I know most of the time, if I can't go out, I normally order online from home, so they deliver it to me. So most of this guy comes in a bike, so with your address and everything is on it to be showing online, on their store. So they bring it to your house. So you just paid and they zoom off. And the other time, I've also had the experience of the delivery van. So I ordered a particular cream online, like an hair cream, like hair treatment kit. So I ordered online, but this particular one came on a van, but it takes like a week before they deliver it to me. So I made my payments at the doorstep when they deliver it to me. So for this particular one, you can actually visit, walk into, if you are in Turkey or you are looking forward to move to Turkey, and it's something you can do, or probably you have experience in driving a bike. You can actually drive a bike, or you can actually drive a van. Oh, so this is something you can actually do. So the good news now is that they are actually employing foreigners now. According to my research, I realized now most of these jobs, they are now, before now, they don't employ foreigners, especially if you're a black person. But now they are now employing foreigners, the black people, into some of these jobs. So that is a good news right now. So you can actually apply, whether you're a black guy or a white person. So this is a job you can actually, apply for. If you have an experience in driving, so it's another advantage for you. So you can actually and easily get this job. So yeah, so that is that about. I don't know how much they pay, and I'm not sure. Probably most of these jobs I've been mentioning, it's possible that I might attach their wages into this very video. But if I'm not able to, attach their wages or salary, their pay their payments into this video, then probably I'll do that in another video. But if not, you are going to see it on the screen of this video. Okay, so I'll move to the next one, which is factory jobs. Okay, for this particular job, is a factory job. A lot of factories are in Turkey, especially in the city of Istanbul, where I happen to live. Okay, that's where I live in Turkey, Istanbul. Istanbul is like a very, very busy area. It's also like an industrial area, also a residential area, but it's a very, very lively area. Okay, in Turkey, I think it's like a city of Turkey. That's Istanbul. Okay, yeah. So like where I stay is a very busy place. So a lot of factories are there where they make a lot of things. A lot of things is actually going on in Turkey. A lot of factories where they make chairs, plastic chairs, doors, furnitures, shoes factory, bag factory, clothing factory, and a lot more. Okay, so it's going on in Turkey. So if you have, but this particular one, guys, you have to be physically fit. Like, this job is for people who are fit. Okay, if you are fit and you are still strong and you are young and it's something you can actually do, because they actually pay them very high in this particular job. And from my last research, I realized that they pay within 3,000 Turkish lira to 8,000 Turkish lira for these factory jobs. And they pay weekly. They pay, I think some now, they now pay hourly, and some pay monthly as well. It depends on the agreement you have with your employer. So this one is a very good one to do. But most times I have somebody who also do this in Turkey as well, but it happens to be a man. I've not really come across a woman doing this particular, going into factory jobs. But then I'm sure there's going to be, women in, on this job as well, like on this factory job as well, because not everything requires, not every factory job requires you carrying iron or lifting heavy stuffs. So because there's gonna be a lot of departments in the factory, so I believe there's gonna be women. But for me, the experience I had was I have somebody who actually doing this factory job when I visited Turkey, who happens to be someone close to my husband, so he is also a friend to the family, so he's into this job too, and he's doing very, very well. So I think they pay between 3,000 Turkish lira to 8,000 Turkish lira. So, and that's so amazing. So if you are, if you are strong and you are still young, you are still very physically fit, and this is something you can actually do, so you are good to go. So it's just for you to walk into any of this factory, make your findings, make your findings, or to look for these various factories in Turkey. But most of the factory you can actually find them or get them in Istanbul. They are mostly found in Istanbul. Okay, Istanbul is a very, very is a like a industrial area in Turkey, and so you can actually get these factories there. So far, depending on the country you are from, so far you can get somebody who is from your country, around the environment. You definitely get somebody you can ask questions on how to to get this factory and get to work with them. So I'll move quickly to my next point, which is a translator. So a translator, this one requires somebody who can actually translate from one language to another language. If you have you understand different languages, probably Turkish, you understand English, you understand German, you understand French and other language or Arab languages, and you can actually translate from one language to another. This one, you can actually make a living from this as well. So you don't have to be idle in Turkey. If you have language ears for different languages, you make money from this particular job of being a translator, just for you to translate from one language to another. So it's just for you to just go out, socialize with people, you understand. So, but trust me, if you are able to understand basic Turkish language, then it will be very, very easy for you to to get job on time, like doing this. And also I realized that if you can also visit stores, all these clothing stores or stores where they sell stuff, where we have people who do business in and out, sometimes people will visit these stores, they want to buy things, and most of the Turkish people, they don't actually understand English or probably other languages. So you can actually visit these stores and tell them your intention of how you can work for them by translating from their customer to them, and from them also to to their various customers. And also you can actually do this online as well. You can actually work online with them as well. Okay, so that will take me to the last point: social media influencer. Okay, you can also work in, if you are good at social media management. Okay, you can actually do this as well. You can also help them to handle all these stores, all these companies in Turkey, to handle their social media platform. Most of these people, they don't really have good social media platforms sometimes, because they don't understand English. And people all over the world some people don't understand Turkish, and they want to, probably they were searching for them online, and they needed somebody to talk to them in the language they understand. So you can actually walk up to these stores and tell them that you understand a particular language, or you have you can help them with their social media, to boost their social media presence online. So they can actually employ you. You can actually employ you. You can just give them sample, or probably do an experiment for them. You can actually show them some of the things. I mean what they are going to gain from you handling their social media, their social media pages, by dealing with their customers, relating with them, translating. That's when it's translating, and this social media influencing, interwoven into each other. So you can also, and also for this social media influencing, and also if you have a couple of a quite number of social media followers as well, or you have a very good social media presence, or you have a very way of way of handling social media, like followers, like people online. So this is something you can also do. You can also promote their businesses. This company, you can also promote their businesses. They are, online on your pages. Let them know what they are going to gain. But by doing this, you have to promote their business on your own social media pages. If they are a clothing line, promote their business on your pages, okay? And on your pages, let your followers know, about them. Just let the social media presence anyway. So let them know about these companies. You can, you can help them relate with the company, how they can buy from them. You understand? So you too, you can be doing quite well from this particular business. From there, you can even turn to a personal shopper. You can become a personal shopper. You can become their model. Who knows? So anything can comes up from this. So it's just for you to have the courage of walking into this, to this companies and tell them, how you can help them, to boost their social media platforms and all that, their WhatsApp, their, various social media platforms, their Instagram, their WhatsApp, their Telegram and all that. So you can help them to attend to their customers and all that. So, but for this particular job, or not just this particular job, most of this job, you have to understand the basic Turkish language. So that is going to be an added advantage for you. So I mean, just basically you have to understand, most of this job you have to understand Turkish language a little bit, okay? So, and that is a very, very nice one. So I think here comes to the end of this particular video, and I hope you find this very, very helpful. So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. I really do appreciate you. And also don't forget to, to subscribe to this channel, help my channel to grow. Okay, so I'll still be sharing more. I still have other things to share about, about Turkey, because this Japa, we are still in the Japa mode, all over the world. Everybody's trying to Japa, relocate and, just looking for a better life. So trust me, guys, I'll still be sharing with you more tips on what you still need to know about the country Turkey and all that. So thank you so much for watching this very video to the end. So make sure you drop your comment for me, and also follow me on my Instagram handle, which you will be showing on the screen right now. So follow me on my Instagram handle, so let us get to know each other more better. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one.